In just a few short years, Nothing has gone from a tech startup to a full-blown design powerhouse. Some people call them a hype brand, but I see them as a design company that just happens to make consumer electronics. We've seen their transparent style on phones and earbuds, but this is their first serious move into the world of high-end, over-ear, noise-canceling headphones. They're no longer just making cool accessories. They're stepping into the ring with heavy hitters like Sony, Bose, and Sennheiser. But in a market where audio quality and silence are king, is a cool look actually enough to win? Let's talk about that design because it is polarizing. It's what I call the Cybertruck effect. You're either going to fall in love with it because it's a breath of fresh air, or you're going to find it a bit too extra. I've been using the light version, and the best way to describe it is like having high-end cassette tapes from the year 2050 on your head. It's sleek, transparent, and unapologetically different. Nothing loves that transparent look, and they pulled it off. You can see the internal structure, the wiring, and that signature red dot for the right ear cup. It feels premium, intentional, and way more elegant than most of the plastic dad headphones on the market. When the specs leaked, one phrase caught everyone's eye. Sound by KEF. If you aren't an audiophile, KEF is a legendary British brand that sells hi-fi speakers costing over $200,000. I was curious, is this just a logo on a box or a real partnership? So I actually went out and bought KEF's only wireless headphones, the Mu 7, to see if Nothing just put a new shell on an old product. I'm happy to report, they are almost nothing alike. While they share a similar balanced British sound signature, Nothing has built an entirely different beast here. They took the driver DNA from KEF but engineered the software, features, and interface completely from scratch. Nah, Nothing made a bold choice here. Zero touch controls. And honestly, thank you. I am tired of accidentally pausing my music every time I adjust my glasses. The headphones, 1, feature 5 tactile physical inputs. The star is this scroll wheel. It feels like a high-end mouse wheel, smooth, tactile, and perfect for volume. You click it to play or pause and long press it for noise cancellation. Then there's the paddle, a massive physical switch for skipping tracks that you can find instantly. You can even hold it to scrub through tracks and apps like Spotify. There's also a customizable button for your assistant, a real on-off slider, and yes, a 3.5mm headphone jack. These headphones strike a great balance between premium and practical. They use metal for the stress points and high-quality plastic for the ear cups to save weight. They are heavier than an all-plastic Bose, but much lighter than the heavy AirPods Max. I recently put these to the ultimate test. 8 hours of back-to-back flights. The ear pads are thick, plush, and breathe surprisingly well. Even after hours, I didn't feel that ear pinch or heat buildup. The one travel fail? They don't fold. They swivel flat, but they don't collapse into a smaller size. This means the case is a bit of a space hog in your bag. Also, the zipper on the case is tiny and frustratingly difficult to grab. It's a small detail, but you'll notice it when you're rushing through airport security. So, how do they sound? In a word, balanced. The passive isolation is incredible even before you turn them on. Once you activate the active noise cancellation, it does a great job with constant low-frequency drones. However, compared to the industry-leading Sony XM6, it's a B+. I could still hear a bit of the plane engine, whereas the Sonys are like walking into a vacuum. The 40mm drivers tuned by KEF offer plenty of range. The bass is tight, the mids are clear, and the highs are crisp without being sharp. It's a very live sound. If you want more thump, the app has an impressive advanced EQ where you can drag frequency sliders to create a pro-grade custom profile. The Nothing X app is where the smarts happen. You get Bluetooth multipoint to connect to your laptop and phone at once, and it works seamlessly. You can toggle between different ANC levels and even enable LDAC for higher race wireless audio on Android. It's a clean, fast app that actually adds value. So here's the final verdict. Are they worth $300? The reality is that flagship headphones have become insanely expensive, some hitting $550. Nothing is positioning these as the smart alternative. For $300, you're getting a design that stands out, physical controls that are objectively better than touch panels, and rock-solid 35-hour battery life. Thanks for watching. Hit that like button if this helped you out, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.